Hey, my name is OmniBadu, and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings, and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, damn. Be honest with yourself, okay? Shit. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up. Like it if you like it, and subscribe if you like my vibe. Welcome. Hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. Okay, so, oh Lord, let's get into it. I've been getting a lot of downloads. Okay, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of downloads, a lot of channeling, and things like that. So I felt a couple of different things. I don't know what's about to come out in this reading. This is looking more like, or it could be both. So I kind of channeled, or it was a download, however you want to view it, but I was getting energy about a feminine, right? Somebody who's rushing into a relationship with somebody that they don't really know that well. And I'm not saying you don't know this person, if this is you, because it could be you who's getting ready to go into something new, and things may start to move really, really fast. And it may move so fast that you end up pregnant or having a child with somebody that isn't really what you're expecting. They're not who they really say they are. But it's like whoever is finding this out, they don't find this out until much later, till they've already either gotten pregnant or even possibly even after they've given birth to the child. And it's like this person isn't helping them with the child. They don't, wake up with the baby in the middle of the night while the baby's crying and stuff. And this feminine energy ends up feeling frustrated. But I also channeled that, which that person, like, we'll get into that if we need to. But yeah, some of y'all, that could be you. So be careful if you're talking to somebody new and this person seems perfect. Everybody seems perfect in the beginning. If y'all get past the point of meeting and oh no, because when you like somebody's energy or not pretty immediately. But sometimes you can like somebody's energy because it's what they want you to perceive and like about them. So if you're talking to somebody new, be careful. Be careful moving in with people overnight. Y'all talking for a couple of days, weeks. Everything seems great. You seem like you really catching a vibe with them. They really vibing with you. You feeling like, ooh, this could be the one, right? And then somehow these people end up moving in together way too fast. I don't know if you got to question that kind of shit. Why does an adult want to move in with another adult within weeks or months of meeting each other? Unless that person is a fucking vagabond, right? Unless that person is a fucking bum. So if you a man or a woman watching, if you know somebody for 3 weeks, 3 months, and they tell me let's move in together, that's a red flag. Why they ain't got their own motherfucking house? Why they ain't got, oh, my lease is finna come up. They don't even know you like that. You don't know them like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Take it for what it is sometimes. Because some of y'all are at peace right now. You've closed out a cycle with somebody from your past, and you know that person is no longer for you. No good, no fortune, no positivity, no growth, no abundance ever came while you were connected to this person in this situation over here. So if you wanted to get your life in order, if you wanted to grow with this person, if you wanted this to last forever, I feel like you put in enough time, energy, and effort to feel confident and secure and comfortable leaving it completely behind, for good. because if something good was going to come out of it, it would have happened. If some sort of change was going to be made, it would have happened. If some sort of, rectifying energy was, it would have happened. So I feel like y'all are content leaving someone behind. And it could be that you're content, you're leaving this person behind, but they're moving into another commitment with somebody else, literally fly by night. But it could be something that is similar. I'm almost feeling like it may mirror your situation. Maybe you met this person, you hung out with them, you talked to them on the phone often for a couple of months, and then the next thing you knew, y'all were moving in together and y'all were together for 10 years, just all off of that first meetup, that first 3 weeks, 3 months, and this person was bumming and slumming somewhere, needed somewhere quick to move to that felt more like their own, and they may have latched onto and attached themselves to you. You thinking that you're starting a family or a life or having some sort of a situation with somebody that was similar to you, that wanted the same things as you, only to find out this person is a user. This person is a vagabond, right? This is a hobosexual. This is somebody who fucks people for a place to lay their head. But once they get in there and they head on that pillow, all that shit, all that whip wop that they was talking, all them promises that they were making, they're facades, they're farce, right? False. They don't exist. Not really. This person really has no drive. They have no goals. They don't want more out of life. Do they want money? Yes, but they don't want to work for it. They want to move in with somebody who's already established. They want to move in with somebody who done already put all of the work in to get to a certain point in life that they would like to be at. But they ain't finna put in an ounce of motherfucking work to get there. So for some of y'all, you got rid of this person because they're trash. They're a loser, they're a bum, they're lazy as fuck, they're unmotivated as fuck, they're depressed as fuck, they're miserable, they bring misery, they have heavy ass energy, they're constantly deflecting, constantly defending themselves, constantly victimizing themselves, and not just with you. It's with everything and everybody. They just don't like me at the job because of this. This over here didn't happen like that because of that. This person really just said that because of this. My mama don't like me, but it's because of that, And it's just like, damn, motherfucker, like you ain't never did nothing to nobody, huh? Literally, not one. You never apologized to one person in your life because nobody ever deserved an apology from you because you always the victim. Right? So this victimizer could be going to move on with somebody else, and you're getting milk and honey, blessings, peace, abundance, your happiness, whatever your goals are that you wanted to reach. Some of you guys couldn't reach certain goals due to being connected to this person. They were insecure, right? And jealous and possessive and crazy. So there could have been things that you wanted to do. Put yourself out there, be on social media, become a fucking influencer or a creative, right? But this person maybe didn't want to see you out there in the public eye where other people could lay eyes on you and find you attractive and pour into you, because they know they ain't pouring into you. They know it wouldn't take nothing for somebody to come along and have you fall in love or move on, because they ain't offering you shit. So they don't want you putting yourself out there. Some of y'all, this person did not want you getting jobs, because they cheat every time they get a job. So why would they want you at a job? In their mind, you gonna go off and find another man or woman, because all they doing is at the job fucking on people instead of actually working. Motherfucker, do your job, then maybe you'd be further in life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like there are things that are gonna bring abundance and prosperity into your life that have been on the back burner, either because this person, stifled you at every turn, they kept you down, they threw a monkey wrench in every one of your plans every step of the way, so that you would remain in the same energy that they're in: misery, sadness, depression, not feeling good enough, not feeling like you're doing enough. That's how they feel all the time. And then they suck people in and they isolate them, and they lie to them and say, I'm gonna take care of you. I promise I'm gonna take care of you. But they know they can't even take care of their motherfucking self. Then when the people who they lied to and deceived and tricked into being around them, because there is no other reason to be around this person other than you believing they motherfucking bullshit. So They get people around them, and then people start to say, you said you was gonna do this, you said this, you said that, you said. Now what do? Do they do those things or get they fucking whack ass out the way because they know they not capable? No. They start getting mad and angry. They start lashing out. Who the fuck do you think you are? How dare you try to make me stand on the things I said I was gonna do for you? How dare you question me? How dare you call me out on how fake I am? How dare you call me out on how much of a liar I am? How dare you call me out on how much of a manipulator I am? Oh my Lanta, right? Like, Jesus. So I feel like now that you don't have this entity attached to you, because some of y'all went through a long ass period, years of begging this person to go the fuck away, begging them to just block you, begging this, begging that, and y'all have finally got to that place where they blocked you and you blocked them, where there is no more communication. There are no doors or any windows open. No one should be able to overstep any boundaries, because you can't even fucking get in contact with me, and I will never unblock you, and I will never call you from another phone. I will never call you from another, you're right? Like, I would never overstep those boundaries. So they're very real for you this time around. And that's not to say that there wasn't back and forth and up and down and in and out and overstepping and I'm calling, now you calling. All that, okay, yeah, shit happens. Fuck it, it's over now. It's done now, right? Like, ooh, thanks the Lord. Jesus Christ, like, oh, praise him, okay? Hallelujah, right? We in this motherfucker praise, dancing, and all of that, because finally you got this ignorant fuck to go on about their business. Finally, you got them to block you. Finally, you got them to leave it alone, motherfucker. It is dead. It can't be no more dead, right? So now you're here. And you're in your future, there is abundance, there is prosperity, there is milk and honey, but you got to tackle that, right? You got to go for that, because, and I feel like some of y'all are going to need some time. Some of y'all are going to need a couple of months or something, maybe even up to a year to to recenter yourself, refocus or whatever. But once you get that centering, once you get that grounding, once you get that focus, put into your whatever it is that you wanted to do that you couldn't do while you was, go get that job you wanted to get. You know, maybe you always wanted to do a certain thing, and it could be something simple. It don't have to be, everybody don't want to be an influencer. Everybody don't want to be, you know, a content creator. You may just want to be a fucking receptionist, right? That was one of my dream jobs, right? When I was coming out of high school, everybody was like, I want to be a doctor. And I was like, yeah, I want to be like a, you know, like a paralegal or something, you know, like I want to be a secretary. Like, that was one of my dream jobs. And actually, when I went in the military, I was a 42 Alpha, right? I was human resources specialist. So, I mean, hello, right? Everybody don't need to and want to be something huge. So whatever it is, go ahead and handle it, because it is going to bring you fulfillment. Even if you're not the richest person in the world, you may not give a fuck about having a whole bunch of money, right? You just may want to be happy. You may just want peace. I don't care about how rich I am. I don't care about how fancy my car is. I don't care. I just want to be happy, and I just want peace. This is going to bring you that happiness and that peace. Yeah, some of y'all are between worlds, but this could be somebody else's energy, but because this is the peace egg, right? And it says you are here. So I kind of feel like, although a bit limbo-y, a bit what the fuck now? You know, what now? Like, damn, I wanted it to finally end. Now it's over, but I don't have nothing to do, right? Like, so some of y'all are at peace, but you're kind of in limbo right now. Like, you know what your future focus is. You know what your future goals are. You know where you want to be 5 years from now, but you know, you're not there yet. And even if you are putting the work behind it to be where you want to be, right? Some of y'all, especially when you're around my age, like 34, that's when you really start like knowing and figuring and clicking and yeah, this is it, right? No matter what it is, whether it be in work or relationships or, you know, whatever, right? Your hobbies, whatever it is you like to do for fun, or, oh, I always wanted to Oh, go skating, right? I think I told y'all, like, I got me some skates. I've been skating around my house because I got wood floors, so it's a kitchen thing, but I'm building up to take it outside. I want to go to the skating rink. It's actually really, really fun. And it's not necessarily something I always wanted to do, but shit, I have time. And I can do what I want to do, right? I don't got to ask nobody shit. I don't have to worry about if I'm hurting nobody's feelings. I don't have to worry about if my insecure ass man feel like I'm cheating. You ain't skating, you know, all of a sudden you skating now. You out fucking somebody, right? And it's like, I don't have time for that, and I don't have to deal with that shit. So, yeah, get into it, okay? So I do feel like this between worlds energy could be someone else who maybe was, you know, unreasonable in the past. One, you know, very ignorant with their viewpoints, very just an ignorant fuck, right? So now this person is possibly wanting to be more flexible with you and towards you. Message in the bottle. Yeah, this is somebody else that you're gonna get a message from. Somebody who's willing to be more flexible and more fair. So it could be this person that's not for you, or it could be somebody completely different. Some of y'all, I mean, I talk about it, it is what it is, and I think it's just what it is. A lot of you guys have two people. One is a very narcissistic, crazy, psychotic ex that you're completely uninterested in. This is not for you. And a lot of y'all know that. This person is not for you. They never have been. They never will be. It was simply a lesson that you've already learned. Even when it comes to being able to advance or evolve, right? Even transmuting energy, transitioning, you know, growing in your spirituality or your spiritual gifts or just your spiritual knowledge, whatever. None of that was ever possible when you were with this person from your past. And you know that. A lot of y'all are like, damn, like now that I think about it, you know, I really didn't ever know if I could trust what I was feeling or not when I was with them. And now you know you can trust your higher self. Your intuition busts and it's on 10. And you know what you know. And there is no doubt in your mind or any confusion. But you may be able to look back and tell that you literally were directionless. You were confused all the time. That's this person's energy. When people get around them, they fucking fall into depression. Some of y'all, like I talk about all the time, you could have got a lot heavier when you were with this person you've ever been in your life. You could have been a lot thinner than you have ever been in your life when you were with this person. Very unhealthy, right? Everybody is not meant to be petite, and everybody is not meant to be thick, right? Cute, thick ain't cute on everybody. I hate that that's the lie that's being told these days, but some people's faces look better thin. Some people's bodies look better thin because you were not built to be a big girl, right? You wasn't built to be thick as fuck. And vice versa. Some women are, they call it big boned and all that kind of shit. I don't know if that's real or whatever, but I know genetically some people just was not cut out to be small. And you could be just in your genetics and your family history, everybody has been curvy, thick, and you was walking around looking like a fucking skeleton. People could have even been like, girl, the fuck is going on? Like, are you okay? Like, are you eating? Something don't seem right here. Like, you need to get away from Mark. You know what I'm saying? I swear I just heard that name, Mark, too. So, ooh, I like that too. Mark might be my new name. I'm switching from Tony. No, but yeah, it could be. Swear. Like, everybody might have been around you like, what the fuck is going on? Are you eating? Or, bitch, stop eating. You know what I'm saying? You out here looking weird. You know, so yeah. That they could be the one that's between worlds, that's wanting to be more flexible and coming in with some sort of message towards you. But I really think for a lot of y'all, it's another energy. It's another individual. It's someone else who was a bit, I say unreasonable and I mean unreasonable, but I'm also getting like uptight. Yeah, I keep feeling like, you know, like I feel reserved energy, right? Uptight energy. So This could be somebody who's reserved, who's uptight, who doesn't know how to fucking relax and just let shit unfold naturally in any regard, right? Like, they just, somebody who has a hard time releasing control, but it could be because this person is a motherfucking boss, okay? They could be a boss ass man or woman. They could be the head of their household. If they were once married, they could be, but this was somebody who was a good husband, you know, somebody who provided, who paid all the bills, who went to all of the shit, who, you know, threw the birthday celebrations, who had the wedding, who, you know, she had the ring and all this types of shit. So they could have really been a great provider in another commitment. This person could also be the head of their family, even if this is a son. Mom never got remarried, mom ain't got no man, or maybe if mom did get remarried, maybe the new husband is just for show, you know, but really this son is the head of this household. The son is the one that people rely on, that people call on, that people depend on. And I feel like it has caused this person to be rigid and uptight. And then you met them, and that's just something that they were already accustomed to, you know, just being dominant, being in control, you know, having a lot of weight, a lot of burden, a lot of pressure on them. So I feel like that came between the two of you, because it may have been too many people pulling on their energy. Too many people needed this, needed that, needed their time, and you may have been left with a sliver of a blip of a piece of this person's time. And yeah, that could have just not really been working for you. This person, I'm getting with the between worlds. I actually feel like all of this pressure and all of this burden from all of these different people actually has this person in depression. I don't know if they're completely innocent. This person could have multiple different children by multiple different women, and it could be causing them to be in depression. They was out there, you know, sowing their oats, you know, being a wild boy, okay, or a wild girl, and they wanted to be street dirty cat, street dirty meat, or they wanted to be in that or something, and they didn't fucked around and got a couple of them pregnant. You know, they could have also been married, like I said. And that person may have a child or two with them, or four. And so they got all these mouths to feed and all these women with their hand out, you know, and then on top of that, they the head of their household or their family. So they got their mom on their neck, and their sister need help. And, you know, so I just feel like this person is actually in depression, and it's keeping them from reaching their greatest heights or being in, I would say, being in the light, being their best self, because this person is they're not the worst version that they've ever been of themselves, right? They let that go because they got all these different bitches and babies and all this motherfucking money coming out their check. So they didn't let that go, but they're not of the light or in the light as of yet. They're in depression. But it's something about your little happy, upbeat ass that they can't let go of. I do feel like you were a part of this person's sister-wife club, or they were trying to initiate you into the sister-wife gang, okay? And you were like, yeah, I don't do sister-wivery. I don't do, you know, harems. I don't do, you know, I don't do that. I don't do none of that shit. So they lost you, because what the fuck do I look like? You know what I'm saying? And so they gonna message you because they can't not have you around. You know too. That's what I was just talking about, your intuition, and here it is with the deep knowing. It's like now that you're away from crazy, your intuition is on 10, like I was saying, it's bossing. You know what you know. You trust yourself. You believe in yourself every day of the week. And you know this person is fucking with you. You know this person think about you. You know this person miss you and they're longing for you. And you know they want to come towards you. They want to show you a different energy. They want to be more flexible. They want to be more available. They want to be able to come when you ask them to come, you know, and things like that. But just keep in mind that whatever the fuck they have going on in the background with all the other, you know, all the wives, that shit might still be going on. No, they may not want none of them bitches, because it could have been I'm trying to live a double life and have my cake and eat it too, and I ain't gonna show my left hand what my right hand is doing, and ooh, I'm sneaky, look at me, I'm a sneaky cat, you know. But yeah, all that sneaking and shit and caught up to their ass. So they're feeling they may not want nothing to do with none of them no more, because it's too much rigmarole, it's too much competition. This one ain't gonna, they refuse to give up because this one's involved, this one refused to give up because that one's involved, and is a third one, and she crazy, she's irrelevant as fuck, she's just for them to dump off in, but because they lost you was supposed to be that, but you too big, okay, you too great. They fucked around and happened upon an empress and then lost it, so they tried to replace you with some new, but it's some loose, okay? Nothing new about it. It done been around the block. It's been around the world, and okay? So they like, fuck all them crazy ass bitches. I just want you. Like, then they gotta find your ass and come and get you now, because you're gone, right? So you are gonna get some sort of communication from this person after they do some watching, some spying. They could stalk you a little bit online or message you through some sort of form of social media. If you're posting, if you haven't been posting and you start posting, you're going to get a message from this person immediately, okay? But I feel like that's a breadcrumb message. That's to fill you out. That's to test the airs and the waters and see, like, are you going to be like, why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going to be like, hey, how you been? So that's what that initial message is going to be. If you respond according to how they are imagining or hoping you'll respond, because you seem happy, you seem good, you seem golden, and you seem like you done with your ex. Because this person may have known that your ex was floating, and they could have even felt jealous, or they could have, you know, felt like they didn't have fucking time to deal with you and your ex, and they got all these fucking clucking ass hands over here in the background. So there's some no contact, no communication, and now they're watching you, but they're seeing that you're happy. They're seeing that you have this milk and honey. This is somebody who's ready to grow the fuck up. This is somebody who's ready to take a leap of faith, to do things the right way, to be good to somebody, to be open with somebody, to have open, honest communication. This is something that this person lacked in the past, and that's why they have these children and all these different women. They're ready to leave that whole entire scenario and lifestyle behind, is what I'm getting, because it has left them in this between worlds to the sea. It left them in this depression, trying to be a pimp, trying to be a player, right? They figured it out. They figured out how to be a player, but didn't nobody tell them all of the stress and the duress that it was going to put on their shoulders living that lifestyle. And now they got all that stress and that duress, and they're depressed. Funny me. Okay, chaos and conflict. So y'all had chaos and conflict, or they're in chaos and conflict. They were in chaos and conflict, rather. And again, similar to your past situation, this was you don't know what the fuck you want. You don't know who you are. You don't know where you're going. I just dealt with that. I'm not finna deal with that again. I don't need no motherfucker around me that don't know who they are, what they want, and where they going. I don't need nobody around me making no empty ass promises. I don't need nobody around me trying to play me and treat me like I'm fucking dumb, because I'm far from that. So yeah, they're coming to clean up this chaos and conflict, this fucked up shitty ass. They left you with a lot of questions, right? In this scenario, this person didn't explain to you, you know, the position that the clucking hens really held in their life. They left you to wonder where you stood versus where these bitches stood. Not competing, but wondering, right? Well, where the fuck is he fucking with them? Is he with them? Are they committed? What is going on, right? So it left you to wonder, and you ain't wondering no more, though. I don't really feel like you're wondering I think you feel this person in your energy all the time. You may think about them every blue moon. In the beginning, you may have thought about this person often, but I don't really feel like you have too much to think about when it comes to them anymore. If you think about them, you might think of their wife. You know, you might think of their other baby mama or the other bitch. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, and who God knows who else you don't know about. So I don't think you think about them like that, but when you do, it's like, oh, it would have been nice, but I ain't dealing with them and that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice, but I ain't dealing with them and all they baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, I don't know. I don't know, because now Spirit is saying some of y'all are in chaos and conflict, and you're fixing and rectifying and cleaning up that energy within yourself. Because you know that you're making the right choice, leaving whoever is not for you behind. You know it's the right choice. And so you're going ahead and taking the leap of faith in another direction, but you do still feel off. And you could be watching tarot, looking for confirmation, looking for answers, or triggering yourself into healing. Like, you could be watching these readings, they could be triggering, but it could also be very healing to keep hearing that, or to hear the story, or to hear what you went through. It could be grounding, it could be keeping you away from this person, it could be helping you get the fuck away from this person. So for some of you guys, this is all your energy. Spirit is saying be easy, all right? Be flexible with yourself. You are between worlds, but you're taking the right steps and moving in the right direction, and you're advancing the right way to release this and leave it completely behind, because this is the way you want to release some shit. You do not want to go fucking on somebody or jumping into another commitment and thinking, oh, woo, I'm happy again, I'm over them. Because the minute that motherfucking shit blow up in your face, guess who you're going to be thinking about? Guess who you're going to be looking for? Guess who you're going to be calling? You want to get rid of this person out of your energy before you meet someone new. You want to be over this motherfucker. There should be no tears left, no anger, no resentment, no bitterness, none of that before you move on. So, I mean, shouldn't be. Everybody can do what the fuck they want to do, but a lot of times when you move on too fast, you overlook red flags. You don't see things that you're supposed to see, because you're just wanting to feel better and be happier faster. So if you doing it and it's taking a minute and you by yourself and you feeling like, damn, am I ever gonna love again? That's how everybody feel in the beginning, right? Yeah, you gonna love again. But yeah, you gotta do it this way. You have to come out of this between worlds ass energy and step fully into your yin before you do the damn thing. Because I'm trust. You do not want to get out there chaotic and conflicted in your energy. But while you're going through this, regardless, I still feel like you may get a message. Now, for those of y'all who are still in the thick of shit, the message is going to be from the person that's not for you. And you already know that this person is going to overstep your boundaries, because this person is enjoying disrupting your healing. They find it to be gratifying for them to because in their mind they feel like they have some sort of control or power or something over you because they're doing this. But yeah, regardless, even with the yin and the chopped wood, by the book, new life. See, some of y'all are in that and some of y'all are out of that, and you've already stepped into this Empress energy, and it was a lot of hard work, but now you're putting that hard work that you were once putting into yourself into other things with by the book. You're following the steps of healing, right? Of moving on, of advancement. And this is bringing something, right? A new life, new energy. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to jump into a new relationship. Once you are done with all the healing and everything, and you are sitting in this yin, that still don't mean you're going to get a new relationship right away, right? So some of y'all, if you like, where is the love? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. It maybe just has not come yet. You know, these are general, right? So I don't know. But regardless, there's new life energy. just starting over, feeling brand new, fresh, focusing on those things you wanted to focus on, starting new hobbies, self-indulgence, having fun. So yeah, I do feel like for those of you who are there, you're going to get a message from somebody who's been thinking very heavily about you. This person who has the sister wife club. My Atlanta. My God. What? It's funny because I feel like with the chopped wood energy and the by the book energy, I feel like this person, yes, you're putting work in, you doing things the right way. God is literally ordering your steps and you're following suit. You're being very obedient. You're going where you're supposed to go. You're leaving behind what you're supposed to leave behind, and you do have this new life. But in this new life, some of y'all, right, are going to get a new love by way of this person. And it's going to be very hard for them to get you to take your attention off of yourself, your hobbies, your work, your children, your skincare routine, okay, your yoni pot, or whatever it is that you're doing. It's going to be hard for them to get your attention off of that and onto them. But the reason that you're getting this by the book, the reason they're going to do right by you is because it was never that easy to have you. No matter what they thought in the past, you ain't her. You are not to be fucking trifled with. So they want to do things, they want to do right by you. Something they ain't did for nobody. But it's because you stood on your shit and you backed the fuck off and you stopped talking to them completely. Motherfucker, you can't talk to me. You can't hear my voice. You can't see my face. You can't play in my box, okay? You get none of these cookies. The cat is shut down, okay? And they want all that back. They want all of that back, your essence, okay? I feel like this person is missing your whole entire essence. They want it. They need it, okay? It's so you. It's so authentically you. It's very unique to this person. Because they don't know no authentic people. All they know is fake hoes, okay? Fake motherfuckers, fake people at the job, or fake ass motherfuckers at the church, or, you know, they just know a bunch of people capping facade and everywhere, which is why they were perfectly content being fake as fuck too, because that's all they know is fake energy. But, yeah, I love this. Okay, damn. This Kisses energy keep coming out. Kisses, sunglasses with love and passion. Gee, fuck right. So this one that's watching you, the one that's watching you, which we know they watching because the observer is out here. And they want to clean it up. Clean up the chaos and the conflict. This is the Kisses person, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. This energy keep coming out. So the person that's watching you is somebody, y'all could have had very magical, very delectable, very nummy, ooey, gummy, good drops, nasty ass, sloppy, wet all over the place ass kisses. But they could have been amazing. Or maybe not wet. I don't know. I don't like sloppy, wet kisses, but, you know, it just was a good description, right? So, yeah, but y'all could have had the perfect kiss, right? That's hard to achieve, but you and this person had the perfect kiss, and it's because of the affection that y'all were giving and receiving to one another outside of the kissing in the bedroom. You know, the coddling and the talking nice to each other and the FaceTiming and the pulling up and the watching shows together and laying between each other's legs and rubbing his head and rubbing your back and rubbing your feet. All of that y'all were doing, that's how y'all fell in love. But that's also why them kisses hit different, right? This wasn't just kissing on some old nasty-faced rando that you don't even really know for real, or some loser-ass ex that you're disgusted and literally mortified at what they've been doing with their mouth. This ain't that, right? This was something completely new. So now this person with the sunglass energy, watching, looking, stalking, and we just talked about this yesterday. We literally had these two cards and I explained what focusing out, you know, means. There's other shit that they trying to focus on work or or getting these clucking ass hands under control or whatever, but they can't really pay too much attention to that because they're stalking you. Love. Okay, so that's unconditionally loving. This one says unconditional love, self-love, oneness. This person knows that you're unconditionally loving, but they also know that if you're not receiving what you're giving, you're going to turn around and give all that to yourself, because you don't need no man or no woman, you know, just to say you got a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. I don't need to be with somebody just to say I have a man. I would rather be by myself, right? People's society standards and what the next bitch think and what this motherfucker think, and oh, my ex, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if my ex think I'm lonely and sad. I don't give a fuck if the next bitch is like, you just mad because you ain't got no man. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I would rather be by myself than be in a trauma bind, hands down. And I, in real time, only know people who are in trauma binds. I don't know one person who's in love and happy and just thriving in their relationship. I don't want that. I don't. I see the way these motherfuckers is living. They're miserable. They hate themselves. They hate the bitch or the man they living with, and they hate their life. No thanks, because I don't feel like that. And I ain't finna put myself in a position to feel like that. Whoa, get the snuck. Remember 2 days ago, I couldn't decide. I was lost on who the twin was for y'all. I feel like the newer energy is y'all twin. Passion, twin flame. Yeah, shit was hitting different. The sexy time. Because of the duality and the balance and the yin and the yang and the complementary energy and how you know, y'all energies really played off each other, right? Whatever they are, you're the opposite, but not to a degree where you're not compatible, like water and air signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this is like, you know, silly and serious. You know what I'm saying? Not emotionless, sociopath, lunatic, and overly emotional. Like, nah, it ain't that. You know, it's silly and serious type differences. So, but they're complementing. They very much complement each other. Anyway, there was insane chemistry. Y'all liked each other equally, and y'all had a lot of fun when y'all came together and hung out with this person. But I feel more so that they had a lot of fun with you. I feel like you were just being yourself, and you may be a fun energy, so it may not be nothing for you to have a good time. But I feel like we just talked about, this person is uptight and shit. They got a lot of burdens and a lot of people that need them and rely on them. So they don't really have as much fun all the time like you do. You know, sleeping around is their idea of fun, which is sad because that's not fun. You know. So yeah, they actually experienced fun and laughter. And you could have really knew how to get this person laughing. Really knew how to get them to release and calm down, you know, like loosen the fuck up. You really could get this person to loosen up. And that could be something that you didn't experience with your ex. Like they maybe never were like uptight and evil and mean until the end. So just to meet someone who was uptight, it could have been interesting to see how this person lit up or changed when they came around you, where you see that this person is not that type of person. Even when you first met them, you got the same version of them that everybody else get. But after a year, year and a half, 2 years, 2.5 years, or however long, you started to see where they were getting more comfortable with you, and they were starting to be more silly with you. You know, they were starting to kind of mirror your energy, because they're like, okay, like it's okay to be fun over here. Like, wait, okay, we can laugh and stuff. Like, okay, we can dance around the house and be silly, you know, because that's the kind of shit you were on when you were, and this person just loved it, right? It's something they ain't never experienced before. So this ending that you're going through, this is hilarious. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So this unrequited relationship that some of you guys have been in, that you've been holding on to, or they've been holding on to you, or the both of you guys were holding on to each other, that you finally decided to release. Who gives a fuck what the narcissist is doing, right? you're deciding to release. These motherfuckers don't ever get rid of shit. They don't release, right? They keep doors and windows open. They don't block people. They don't, because they want to be chased. They want to feel like they're being remembered. They want to feel important. So, you know, this could be somebody who openly admits they've never blocked anybody. They cheated on you with multiple people, but none of them are blocked. They ain't never removed nobody off their social media. This is somebody who literally only puts themselves first. Okay? Now, this is kind of giving me, you know, because this person, this twin, could be the one that somebody ends up moving too fast with this twin and they end up pregnant, but this person, you know, you may become, like, just be careful, okay? Because I did channel that and I don't know why, but I do see that this person's wanting to kind of rush in towards you, and things may actually move really fast because y'all already know each other. Y'all already had whatever type of interaction in the past, and so moving in together could just be the perfect next step. But this person is not quite ready to be moving in with nobody. You're showing up as the end. This motherfucker ain't showed up as no yang, no emperor, no none of that just yet. So, and I don't think they will. You might get some King of Wands energy because we keep getting, you know, BDE in this motherfucker, but we hardly getting the emperor these days. So be careful moving too fast. The bond is crazy. The soul tie is crazy. The desire is crazy, but that don't mean that they ready just yet, right? But anyway, this ending with this narcissist is bringing a new beginning, because literally under the golden mirror, we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation. So you've liberated yourself. You've freed yourself. You've even transitioned after getting out of this. So yeah, a lot of you guys are here already where you're in this yin energy, and you're 100% certain that you have made the right decision for yourself, your children, and your lifestyle. And so that's what you're doing. You're gonna stand on it because there is no reason or no rhyme to go back on that shit. But is this the narcissist? But this could be them too. If it, whoever would have photos of you, it could be that the narcissist is looking at your photos and missing you and become nostalgic and they want to make new memories, or it could be this person who's stalking you. They may not have pictures of you, but they could be on your social media, just looking at your beautiful face and your smile and your dimples and whatever else you got going on for yourself, and they miss you. And they're nostalgic. They're thinking back to the fun. They're thinking back to the laughter. They're thinking back to that laid back, easygoing energy that they felt when they were around you and when they had you in their life. They don't feel that now, and you're not in their life. But everybody else is still there. Only person who ain't is you. So they could want to make new memories with you just because you made such an impact on their life in the past. But this could be the narcissist too at the same time. Oof. Whoever it is, 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, the Empress. We already know you the Empress, baby. We already know that. But we know that because you showed up as the end. We also know that because you heard. All right, you that bit. You sure are. Come through. Okay. Who is this? Ooh, I feel like, it could go either way, y'all. It could. You may feel like you got away from your narcissistic baby daddy. All right, because for most of y'all, it's your narcissistic child's father or mother. And then ran your ass right into another narc, and you like, what the? Ow. How the fuck did I end up? So yeah, it could be them, because the 5 of Swords, if it's them, then this person just feels like they know they walked out on you. They know they turned their back on you at some point during y'all's situation, and now you're defensive because of it. You got me fucked up, right? And they know you're an Empress. They know you about that. They know you can get that. You know, so they're in their head about it with the Eight of Swords, all in their head about it, because you're their twin with this Four of Wands, because of the soul tie and the connection that they feel between the two of you. Eight of Wands, and y'all are at a distance, and it's disturbing their peace. So you're going to get some sort of communication from them. But if this is the narcissist, they're in a horrible mental space because they know that they were very abusive towards you and aggressive before they walked out. And you're defensive, you're guarded, as you should be, because they made you feel like a victim, you know. So they are also, but if this is the narc, they're fully 100% aware that you are the Empress, right? They could have other options. They could have fell in love with somebody else. They could have lust, love, and all kinds of everything in between, outside babies and all of that. Because with the Four of Wands, some of y'all were even possibly married or lived with your child's father or mother. And now that they've destroyed it and fucked it off and included other people and got babies with bitches and shit, and they gotta hide these babies, or this baby, you know, they gotta hide it because, you know, you're an Empress. You're not gonna go for that. So, yeah, so they're all in their head because they want you back. There is no one else on your level that they've come across. They're not saying nobody on your level exists, but they ain't came across them. They don't deserve anyone on your level. They didn't deserve you, but you weren't on the level that you're on now when you found their ass. So now that you're here, they're attracting bum bumps, right? The same as them. And they may have some sort of struggle love, you know, some sort of, we living in some crusty, broke down ass apartment, you know, sharing a fucking 2004 Honda Civic, you know, something like they just not living the dream. This person could just not be living the dream, like, and they could have thought that they was finna be living the dream, right? And they thought that they was finna have all this money, and they thought they bitch was so rich and that she was so amazing, you know. Fuck you, fuck them kids. Only you the rich bitch. That's amazing, right? You're the Empress, right? So now they're fully aware that they chose a fucking toss up and let an Empress go, and it's disturbing their peace. Very much so. So I do kind of feel like that's going on. I feel like both of these is going on. Okay, I feel like this one is going through what they going through because of what they did and what they chose and who they chose and where they at. All right, because I'm telling y'all, this person brings nothing to the table, so they're getting nothing. The problem, there is no problem with this person being a bum and having struggle love. There is no problem with this person. Okay, they could be the ones in the commitment with the broke situation and the upset baby mama. That's okay. Spirit is coming to me. Okay, so there is nothing wrong with not having a lot, right? And I feel like it's coming to me about the upset woman or whatever, because this person is all in your shit. They're all in your business. They may watch you also to see your advancement and are you progressing? What direction are you moving in? How fast is shit moving? And it's disturbing their peace. They can't even really pour into and love on this other person because they so worried about your growth and your come up. And they're looking at their life and the shit that's going on around them, and they're struggling. They're broke. They're not doing well. They're in debt. You know, they both are. They both ain't doing well. And not only do they basically have a mirrored situation to what you guys were once in with this person, and they're having to watch you win on the outside. I feel like the combination is creating a really big storm in this person's mind of, I could have been there with that, doing that, but I'm here, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if this person wasn't watching you, if they're watching you, if they were not watching you, then they wouldn't know how well you're doing. They wouldn't know that things are continuing to advance for you. They wouldn't know that, you know, you making 2-3 times what you told they ass you was gonna make, you know, and all that. They wouldn't know these things if they weren't looking at you, because a lot of y'all don't know that this person is committed You don't know that they are living with somebody. You don't know that person got pregnant instant because you don't give a fuck and you left them behind, truly. So, but they did not. And so, yeah, this one here, I feel like is the one with the upset woman, the upset baby, right? Baby mama, or a really young lover who thought that this person was something that they not. And they're seeing that there's going to be a problem in this person's situation or in their household or in their relationship or something. But it's because this person is focusing out rather than focusing on you. Because we know your twin is watching, but the sunglass energy with the watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, focusing out, that could be this narcissist as well. Focusing out from business and work and what they trying to focus on, because this one over here is trying to transition and transform and heal. This one is focused out because they created a life around them. They needed a trauma bond with somebody else, and they gassed this person up and ran and moved in together a couple of weeks, couple of months after knowing each other or reacquainting, because they could have ran to somebody that they already were fucking on and moved in together. Oh, we already know each other. We was already sleeping together. Now we finna hurry up and rush and move in together. Finally, yay, finally I win. I get him. Yay, finally I get her. Only his yay was very short-lived because his eyeballs is still on this empress. His energy, his focus, he all in somebody else's business. How you gonna love on this? And I feel like it's maybe you told this person you gonna get the bitch you want, but you gonna have the same lifestyle you provided for me. You think God finna bless you with an opportunity to shit on me? Bitch, please. No. And they didn't take heed. All them 2-3 years ago when you was like, baby, I'm not sad and crying for you. I'm sad and crying, or I'm not sad and crying for me. I'm sad and crying for you. I'm sad and crying because what the fuck you got coming through for you next. This is not sad for us. You ain't hurting us. We gonna be all right. You hurting you. Now they gotta sit up and think about that all the time. It replaying in their head. You're not sad about you. You know what I'm saying? Bull petty, right? Call me petty Betty. All right. So yeah, I don't know. Y'all got somebody doing bad out in them streets. Okay, bad. Keep doing your shadow work. Keep showing yourself appreciation. Keep healing. Continue to take the time that it takes to heal. Don't rush your healing process. There is no rush, but you also don't want to stay in that energy forever. You don't want to be talking about you still healing from this person 9 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes shit do be traumatic like that, where you're like, oh man, like things can be triggering. That don't mean you didn't heal, and that don't mean that you're not healing. But a trigger is a trigger. It's something that takes you back to that moment. No matter how much you heal, the things this person did to you, for some of y'all, there will be triggers in the future. But don't let that stop you from opening your heart back up and loving again and allowing somebody to love you. Just heal. So you ain't packing around trust issues and trauma with you and shit like that. You may have PTSD, you may have some post-traumatic stress and shit, but yeah. Y'all are going in the right direction, and you're gonna be okay. You can do this. It's tough, it's hard, I know, but you can do it. With the runner, I feel like your twin is the runner, but they got in their ego. Some of y'all could be bad as fuck, and it just really got this person feeling like I could be with whoever I want. No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You barely had me, motherfucker. Now I'm gone. So yeah, they could have got all in their ego. They also have a fear of intimacy, which we know, being vulnerable, and because they're so rigid and uptight and so stressed, so they have a fear of intimacy. They got their egotistical than a motherfucker, and this runner is coming back for temperance and balance. This could be a Sagittarius for some of y'all. They see you, they have you on a pedestal. They see you as a healer. They see that you've healed. They feel like you can heal them. They may even see that you're healing others, but they're coming towards you with honest intentions. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. This person's coming towards you either to speak some truth, but they're definitely coming with honest intentions. When they start this courting, it's going to be for serious and for real. But again, don't go rushing and having no baby with this person, because with the Ace of Pentacles, they come in with stability. They come in, you know, to take care of you or to pay a bill. Whatever they say they're going to do, they're going to really do that shit. Okay? But allow things to unfold naturally. Keep it, move slow. Okay? Just because they come in with stability and they're offering stability, that don't mean you have to move in with them or take it. Continue to just move slow, right? There is no rush. If they really for you, can't nobody take them from you. Clearly. Okay, that's why they coming back. So, yeah, move slow. I'm telling you, you do not want to be jumping into no house or no living situation or nothing with somebody in no couple of weeks or months. But with the Nine of Cups, I do feel like you're getting your wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's because you deserve it. And as you're getting your wish fulfillment and you're in this star energy and this Ace of Pentacles energy, stability and healing others, you got somebody else out there who's tore the fuck up, all doing bad mentally because, you know, of the direction that they chose. Let me get a little more energy for this Eight of Swords, this narcissist. Just because I don't like that they keep showing up in our readings, you guys. I don't like it. It freaks me out. Y'all know I say it. I don't have no problems saying it, that it's scary to me. It is nerve-wracking to me. I don't like these energies. This person being in this Eight of Swords over a Ten of Cups. This y'all baby daddy. Y'all had a family. Y'all lived together. Y'all was supposed to be happily ever after, me and you forever and ever, Bobby Dada. Like, y'all was supposed to do all that. This is them. And they got a motherfucking problem. The Queen of Wands. You look good. Or they have a third party and they're straddling the fence still. Do I want my family? Do I want this hoe? Do I want my family? Or is this hoe my new, like, a wife? They don't know. There's a lesson in here, but they're not learning it. But that could also be you, and you could be fine as fuck, okay? Easy. You look good. Like, there is no, Oh, no, yeah. Six of Wands. Yeah, child. Two of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person don't know where their victory lies. Oh, it don't lie with you. They better just be with the slut. They know that they might know that this whore is a whore, and that's the only thing that would keep, in my mind and opinion, the only thing that would have this person this torn is that they know that this is just some pussy, right? Can we say that? Can we? Because we just did. They know this is just an easy fuck. They know this is just something for them to dump off in and on. And sadly, I think they got this person pregnant and expected, both of them, one of them, somebody was expecting some sort of victory that did not come. That is never going to come between the two of these two people. Not the way they want. Oh, shit. Yes. Tell us, spirit. Get in their business. But we finna get out of it. Because I was not expecting something about somebody else to come out. Okay. I thought I was expecting it to be all about you. Especially the way that Ten of Cups busted out of there. But yes. Okay, so this is the thing. They're upset. They're all in their head. They're upset for those of you where they do have a baby. They're actually upset that they have this baby. They may feel like this baby is ruining their life or it's the worst thing that's ever happened to them because they know you're not going to take them back now that they have this baby. So they went on ahead and moved in together and made all their empty promises, but they can't focus on this. Eight of Swords is out here twice now with the Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. Why can't they focus on it? I mean, it says it right here in these energies. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's reminiscing. It's the past. And then we have the photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgic, making memories, okay? So they can't even really focus on this because they want you back. They want to come towards you. They want to make new memories with you. They want to, you know, rebuild or reconnect or try again or whatever with you. And they're literally sick about it. They have sleepless. They can't even sleep. So whoever they're committed to and living with and acting like, oh, yay, you're happy, because they pussy, right? So they not gonna say, damn, bitch, this is the worst thing that ever happened to me. What the fuck you mean? Hell no, don't keep that baby. She keep it anyway. But at least she know they didn't want the motherfucking, you know what I mean? No, they're gonna be like, yay, ooh, when is our first doctor's appointment? And then the whole time they like, fuck, because the Empress ain't gonna want me back. Because they chose a Queen of Wands over an Empress. Right? So, my Atlanta. So that's going on. Two of Swords. They're unsure how to even tell you about this baby. They're also unsure to how to get you to receive them after the abuse or whatever came out with that Five of Swords. But at the same time, I do also feel like y'all did once live together, y'all have kids or whatever, you were once their 10 of Cups, and now you're single. So how they chose a Queen of Wands over an Empress, you're an Empress, you can be in any Queen energy that you want. So I do feel like now that you're single, you're sitting in the Queen of Wands energy, and the victory that they thought they were going to get, which we talked about, you have, or you're moving towards having that victory financially and abundantly, and as far as your milk and your honey goes, right? You also got somebody who's fucking madly, deeply, head over heels in love with you. So if you want to pick that part of it up and throw some love in your fucking potion, you can throw whatever you want in your magic sauce, because it's all working for you, okay? And none of it against you. So you're feeling yourself, you're doing great, you're winning, you're victorious, you're successful, you're being admired, you're on a platform, or whatever the Six of Wands is. And again, with the Two of Swords, they're still straddling the fence, even though they're fully and completely in another commitment with children, living with someone else. This person literally turned a whore into a housewife, and now they in their head about it. And the person they had the kid with could be, you know, this person could have put that thing on some ice. You know, it ain't they meows ain't right, but they might have still tried to, you know, put that stanky motherfucker on some ice. They tried to settle it down, like, don't worry, because your person at a time, when your person met the hoe, they was like, hoe, because we don't know her name. When your person met the hoe, they was like, you know, it's okay that she a slut ass hoe. You know, she was a hoe before me. You know, everybody got a pass. Long as the hoe put the pussy up when we get, and they didn't. And this person continued fucking off and fucking around and fucking other people until they got pregnant and told your person it was theirs. Their ego was like, yeah, I knew I was going to be the victor. I knew I was going to be the one she chose. No, you're the most weakest, most gullible, lamest one. That's why she chose you. So they some of y'all don't even know if that motherfucking baby is theirs, because this person continued to bust that ass down, okay, out there in them streets like they wanted to do. And they in their head, right? So I don't know. They could be in their head because they don't know if the baby is really theirs. They in their head because you winning. They in their head because you look good. They in their head because your coochie don't stink. Your box ain't musty, okay? It smell like flowers and roses and whatnot. So it's a lot that they have to think about, because the whole entire ordeal and the whole thing that the narcissist did to themselves, it was very destructive to self, not to you. But yeah, and then you got this other person who really is in love with you. They really want you, but it's going to be a little bit of work for them. But only mostly because your focus is not on that arena right now. Not to say that they can't get you back into the zone of loving and shit, but it's good. They're gonna have to put a little work in for you to actually, and the Eight of Pentacles literally came out, so it's like they're literally gonna have to put work in to get you to actually care and believe them. And then after you care and after you believe them, then you will start to give to them. So all right, y'all, that's going to be our read. And be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like it if you like it. Subscribe if you like my vibe. My name is OmniBadu. I love each and every one of you guys. And until next time, bye.